So the difference between exchanging contracts and completing is that exchange simply will commit the seller to the transaction and will commit the buyer to the transaction. So both parties basically are governed by the contract. So when it's exchanged, it will commit both parties to the transaction. So they can't really back out because they will be legally bound to the contract. They will be legally bound to progress the matters to completion. So if either party defaults in the contract or one backs out, then they can't really back out without financially being penalized for it. So that's why it gets really sort of risky when it's exchanged, or that the buyer isn't sure about completing on the property, but they exchange. So it's really risky, and it puts either party at danger really when they exchange and someone decides to back out. Whereas completion, on the other hand, is simply for the seller is the moving out date. So they will simply move out on the day of completion. For the buyer, it's at the moving in date. So it's for the buyer to actually move into the property. So they might have had removal vans booked in, to transfer all their sort of properties and belongings into the property. So that's what the difference is. So exchange, simply binding the parties together. Completion, for the seller to move out, for the buyer to move in.